Digital Sales Rep software is designed to be seriously simple to use while giving you the tools to produce a seriously awesome site and attract the details of every visitor. All you need to know to add your story to the website is how to copy, click, drag, drop, and delete. Everything is focused on simple actions and simple English-based commands. To start, let's create a new page and add content to it. In the left column, hover over Pages, then click Add New. You have two ways to edit a page. You can use the back-end editor, which you're looking at here and provides a behind-the-scenes approach with a lot more options and tools readily available. Or you can use a front-end editor, which allows you to work right on the web page itself, and you see your changes almost immediately. The front end is simpler to use, the back end is more comprehensive. You choose how you prefer to work. Let's start with the back-end editor first, then we'll switch to the front end as the page evolves. Your first step is to label the page. The page title will not be seen on the web page itself, it's only for your reference. Now let's start building our page. Every page is built by adding rows. You can add as many rows as you want to a page. Every row contains columns. A row starts with one column, which you can change with a click. As you can see, there are a number of different column layout options. You can also rearrange columns by simply clicking and dragging. Your content goes inside columns. To add content to a column, click the large plus sign. This brings up a list of a whole bunch of different options for content you can add to a column. This may seem a bit overwhelming at first. After all, there's quite a lot of different elements you can add. But there's a simple way to find what you're looking for quickly. Just start typing what you need. Let's add text first. Here you see a pop-up box with some initial text to get you going. I'll delete this text and add my own. Then I'll style it a bit by changing some of it to a headline, which will change the size, and with some layouts the color. When I'm done, I'm going to click Save. In the other column, I'm going to add an image. I'm going to click the big plus sign again and type Image. Again, there are a few options, and I'll choose, in this case, just a single image. I could give the image a title, but I won't here. Now I'm going to choose my image. I could select one from the hundreds of images available in the image library. Again, to narrow my search, I'll start typing. Or I could search by category. Now if I want to add my own image, I'll click Upload Files and drag from my desktop. In this case, I'll use one from the image library. Now I can decide what size the image should be. Again, keeping things simple, I can type in thumbnail size, medium, large, or full. If I want the image to be the full width of the column, I'll type in full. If I had chosen a smaller size, I could choose how the image itself would align, left, right, or center. Next, there's some pretty cool effects that you may want to explore later. A favorite is 3D shadow. I'll go with that. I can also link the image to itself or to another web page. Finally, I can even add more effects, again using simple English commands. You'll find the commands on your dashboard here. I'll add some rounded corners. When I'm done, I'll click Save. Now we have the start of a pretty good page. Let's publish it and take a look. Notice the rounded corners and 3D shadow. Now let's take a look at the front-end editor, which is easier and more intuitive. See, this is your web page. You can see when I hover over something, it shows me three options. If I click on the pencil, I can edit the item. If I click on the documents, I can clone the item. And if I click on the garbage can, that deletes it. You can save an extraordinary amount of time by choosing cloning often. Here, I'll clone this entire row. Now I'll change the number of columns and widths. Next, I'll clone the text element and move that to the empty column. I'll continue this way until my page is done. You'll find a lot more example pages when you click on Pages in the left column. You can use these pages to get you started or just as examples. Now that we got our page started and you understand the basics, let me show you some important shortcuts. When you start a new page, you can click the template button here to use some time-saving features. For example, I'll click Start a Page to add a row which already has a single column with text that has a headline and a paragraph. Under Templates, you'll find a whole bunch more of pre-made content already in columns. Just click to add to your page, then delete the ones you don't want.
Once you're done with your page, you're ready to add it to a menu. Click on Appearance and Menu in the left sidebar. There's also instructions on the dashboard.